Manchester City are out of the title race, in my opinion. And a lot of people are going to say they were robbed. A lot of people are going to say they were hard done by. Should Rico Lewis have been sent off? Yes or no? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. First things first, I want to send my thoughts, my feelings, and my prayers out to Mikel Antonio. It has been reported earlier today he was involved in a heavy car accident. So I hope he's okay. It looked horrendous. But we're here to talk about Manchester City drawing to Crystal Palace. And I've said this for the longest time. Manchester City are not playing good football. Well, they played better today, but they're not playing good enough football and sustainable football to win a title. Of course, the Merseyside derby was called off earlier today. And if Manchester City, if Chelsea and Arsenal both win, they are both 4 points clear of City. And then if Liverpool win, they would be 11 points clear again. I think their title race is over. We're going to react. Make sure you go down, drop a like on the video. Make sure you have subscribed to the channel if you are new around here. We are steamrolling our way towards 40,000 subscribers. Now, look at that City lineup. Like, I don't understand. I really don't understand what Guardiola is doing. Why is he consistently playing Núñez on that left-hand side? Yes, he got an assist today, but Guardiola has been renowned throughout his time of playing out-and-out wingers. The Pedros, the Mahrezes, the Sterlings, the Dokus, the Fodens who can play there very well. Núñez stinks on that left-hand side. And the Manchester City big players are not stepping up. Diaz, phenomenal block today. Rico Lewis, fantastic goal. But Kyle Walker, what do you guys think of the Christmas jumper, by the way? I think it's quality. Kyle Walker, finished. He is finito. No Edison today. That back line is good enough to keep out Crystal Palace. You got the experienced players of De Bruyne, Gundogan, Bernardo Silva. Haaland got a goal. He doesn't look like himself. And a lot of people are going to come out and say, if I'm being brutally honest, which I try to do as honest as I can, I don't think that's a red card. It is a clumsy tackle on Chalobah, but in isolation, I think it should have finished 11 versus 11. And I've been consistent with the referees. I've backed Arsenal when I thought the officiating was horrendous. I've backed Liverpool. I've backed Chelsea. I've gone against Spurs. I've backed Spurs. And I'm now backing Manchester City. I think the officiating in this league is absolutely diabolical. However, fair play to Crystal Palace. Because they took the game to Manchester City today when a lot of people did not expect that. I thought Manchester City go into this game and they come out with 3 points. This Crystal Palace lineup, I thought Chalobah had a good game. I thought Dean Henderson made some top saves. I thought Hughes played well. You know, that's not the strongest Manchester City lineup, but it should be beating that Crystal Palace team. And Crystal Palace get the absolute perfect start. And Manchester City at the moment look a wounded animal. Guardiola looks rattled. I don't know if you guys saw that clip that's going around on the socials where he reacted to a Liverpool fan. They look at this moment in time that they are... this is going to sound absolutely insane to you guys, right? But I don't think City are going to get in the top 3 at this moment in time. I really don't. Excuse me, I've got the hiccups. I don't think they're going to finish top 3. They're what, 64% possession? Only 12 shots? For Manchester City to have only 12 shots on goal. We can talk about injuries as much as you want. But Crystal Palace took the game to them. Teams now are playing City with no fear. They're prepared to go in and win their duels, win their 50-50. These are the champions. 4 Premier Leagues in a row. They only won a treble a couple of years ago. Like, they look a wounded animal. And Palace had their towels up. And they go 1-0 up. in 4 minutes. City's sleeping. You know, it's Munoz, I think is how it's pronounced. Second goal in 3 games for him. Hughes with the assist, and they take the lead within 5 minutes. Guardiola's team talk should be ringing in your ears. You should know what there's stake in this game at hand. Bearing in mind, you've already lost 5 away games this season to the likes of Brighton, to Sporting, to Spurs away. You know that the job at hand, and you're 1-0 down in 5 minutes. That is absolutely piss poor. That is diabolical. Absolutely diabolical. You know, Haaland goes through and goal a few minutes later, and he just puts the shot over the bar on the top of the net. Fair play. They do bounce back. Nunes with a deep cross to the back post, and there is obviously Haaland to tap it in. You know, I thought Palace were the better team in the first half. They looked like the more likely team of scoring. But the fact, no disrespect to Crystal Palace, but both teams had 12 shots, right? In terms of the shots, shot on target is very even. Possession in this game is a myth because Man City didn't do a lot with it. The corners are pretty even, right? The passing accuracy, fair enough, City's is better, and City have got a lot more passes. Man City, look at that. We'll get to the red card in a minute. But 10 fouls. City look rattled. They look a shadow of the side we've seen in recent years. And I can say with absolute chest, they are not winning the league. They're not winning the league. First 15 minutes, I say this so often on this channel. The first 15 minutes of the first and second half are the most important parts of a Premier League game because it's how you start. And what happens? Crystal Palace, fair play to them. They go 2-1 up. Madness. Lacroix, signed from Wolfsburg. Unbelievably quick centre-back. Hughes' corner. Lacroix beats Walker, who is absolutely... The guy's finished. He's done. Makes it 2-1 Palace. Well-deserved. And this is when you're like, right, we're the champions. This is when you're thinking, we've been here so many times. We have been here, fought tooth and nail for league titles, for FA Cups, for Champions Leagues, for League Cups, for Club World Cups, for Super Cups, for Community Shield, whatever silverware. This team know how to win. They know they've been down and out so many times, and they rise up and they come back. What on earth are Man City doing? They get back into the game. An unbelievable goal from Rico Lew. An absolute rocket inside the box. Diabolical defending from Palace. Then this is where the controversy happened. Moments after the goal, Rico Lew was cautioned with dissent towards the referee. Okay. Palace make a couple of changes. Pep finally decides to bring on Doku. Way too late for me. 79th minute. Palace have got something to defend. 6 minutes to go. Rico Lew is sent off of a tackle on Chalobah. I don't think the first one's a yellow card. I do not think Rico Lew should have been sent off. And it's another controversial decision by these referees. And then he brings on Jack Grealish in the 86th minute. I don't think it's a red card. And I think Manchester City will be hard done by. What is alarming, though, if you're a Manchester City fan, that gap is going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. Look at their recent form. 1 win in 5 games in the league. That is not good enough. That is absolutely not good enough. How many times this season have Manchester City gone 1-0 down? Chelsea look very confident. It wouldn't surprise me if they spank Tottenham. I don't even want to think about that game tomorrow. I wish that game got postponed. Arsenal should beat Fulham. Liverpool, Trent gets an extra rest. He'll probably be fully fit for the Champions League game midweek. Konate, a lot of things is going into Liverpool's hands right now. But I don't see a world unless Manchester City have an unbelievable transfer window and go on a run of games of like 25 wins. Their fixtures coming up: Juventus away midweek, then a Manchester derby, Aston Villa away. Everton less. Other than Everton, after that it gets okay. Brentford away. Brentford are the best home side in the Premier League, but look at these recent results. Let's look at their last 8. The only team they've won in their last 8 is against Nottingham Forest. They bottled a 3-0 lead against Feyenoord. They were completely outclassed at home by Spurs. They were battered for 90 minutes against Liverpool. And they've just fallen apart. This run of games, I think a 2-1 loss against Bournemouth. Bournemouth should have scored 3 or 4. I know how good they are. I've literally just witnessed them. They beat Southampton, fair play. But it was not a convincing win. You lost it. If you go since the 26th of October, 1 win, 1 loss. 1 win, 2 loss. 1 win, 3 loss. 1 win, 4 loss. 1 win, 5 loss. 1 win, 5 loss and a draw. 1 win, 6 loss and a draw. 2 wins, 6 loss, and 2 draws they've had in their last 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2 wins, 6 losses, and 2 draws for the Premier League champions in their next 10 games, with Juventus coming up, with Aston Villa away, and a Manchester derby. They have got to win every single game for the remainder of the season to be within a chance. I do not see a world in which Manchester City win the Premier League, and I'm going to say, as of the 7th of December, they are out of the title race for me. Finito, you are out. Let me know your thoughts down below. Make sure you drop a like, and I'll see you all soon.